Okay, so you just finished frying up something delicious. What do you do with all that leftover cooking oil? Most of us, well, we just get rid of it. But what if I told you that you could turn that kitchen waste into something absolutely beautiful, fragrant, and super useful? Today, we're going to explore exactly how to make that incredible transformation happen. No, really, think about it for a second. It's a problem we all have, right? Pour it down the sink, you're looking at clogged pipes. Toss it in the trash, and it's just more landfill. But today, we're going to flip the script. We're going to look at that problem as an opportunity to create something amazing and do a little something for the planet, all from your own kitchen. So here's our game plan. We'll start with the big idea of turning waste oil into something new. Then we'll get into how to capture those beautiful flower smells. After that, the main event, a step-by-step guide to making the soap yourself. And finally, we'll tie it all together and talk about why this matters. Sound good? Let's dive in. All right, first stop, waste oil's grand transformation. This is all about understanding the core concept here. We're not just throwing something away, we're upcycling. We're giving it a brand new and pretty awesome purpose. This phrase just says it all, doesn't it? Turning oil into soap, floral fragrance, and sustainability. It's so much more than just recycling. It's this beautiful idea of taking something nobody wants and creating something lovely, something that smells incredible, and something that's genuinely good for the environment. Okay, so how in the world do we get that gorgeous floral scent locked into our soap? Well, it all begins with the flowers themselves. This is the first and maybe most important step to capturing that amazing natural essence. First things first, you gotta pick the right flowers. You want ones with a really strong, beautiful fragrance. The source material loves classics like jasmine or gardenia. Give them a gentle wash to get any dust off, and then, and this is super important, let them air dry somewhere shady. If you put them in direct sun, all those wonderful smells will literally just evaporate away. Now here's a cool little choice you get to make. Do you use flower buds or fully bloomed flowers? Buds can give you a really concentrated, punchy fragrance. But the bloomed flowers, they often have a richer, more complex scent. Honestly, the best advice is to try both and see which one you like best for your soap. It's your creation after all. So how do we actually get the fragrance out of the flowers? You've got two main options. The easiest one, and the one we're going to focus on, is called immersion. It's as simple as it sounds. You just soak the flowers in some cold oil or alcohol. Now, if you're feeling extra ambitious, there's also distillation, which uses lab gear to get a really concentrated oil. But for starting out, immersion is fantastic and works like a charm. And now for the moment we've been waiting for. We've got our fragrance, so it's time to make some soap. Don't be nervous, okay? The source literally calls this a zero-failure recipe. It's designed to be super straightforward and to work out perfectly. You're gonna need a few key things. Of course, you've got your filtered, recycled oil. Then you need sodium hydroxide, which you probably know as lye. Now, this is the ingredient that does the actual magic, turning the oil into soap. It's serious stuff, so you absolutely have to handle it carefully. Always wear gloves and eye protection. Then you just need some basic tools like a scale for measuring, a beaker, something to stir with, and a mold for your soap. Okay, listen up, because this is the secret sauce. Getting this ratio right is the key to perfect soap every single time. For every 100 grams of your oil, you need exactly 17 grams of sodium hydroxide and 50 grams of water. That precision is what makes the whole chemical reaction, called saponification, work perfectly and gives you a nice, firm, but gentle bar of soap. The process itself is actually pretty simple. First, like we just said, be precise. Weigh everything out carefully. Once you've combined your ingredients, you'll let the mix cool for just a minute or two. That's your window to stir in your flowers and any essential oils. Then, you pour that smooth, soapy liquid into your mold, and you just wait for the magic to happen. Oh, and if you are using essential oils to give that fragrance an extra boost, here's your magic number, about 20 drops. It's super simple to remember and gives you that perfect amount of scent without being, overwhelming. And then comes the best part. Once your soap is totally solid, you get to pop it out of the mold. And there it is, your very own handmade soap. If you've made a few bars and aren't going to use them all right away, just wrap them in a bit of plastic wrap to keep them fresh and smelling amazing. So we made soap. Awesome. But let's just zoom out for a second and think about what we've really done. This isn't just a fun little craft project. It's a real, tangible step towards living a more sustainable life. I mean, Really think about it. You took something that was going to become pollution, something that was just waste, and you turned it into something useful, something beautiful, and something eco-friendly. That feeling of being resourceful is just incredible, and it's proof that our small, everyday actions can have a real, positive impact. And at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Every single bar of soap you make this way is your own small contribution to a more sustainable Earth. It's a hands-on, practical way to cut down on waste and live a little more thoughtfully. And that kind of brings us to our final thought here. Now that you've seen how easy it is to turn old oil into brand new soap, what's next for you? What other little changes can you make? What other things that we call waste could you transform? This one simple project could be the start of a much bigger and much more rewarding journey.